Greetings, friends and strangers alike. Welcome, one and all. I am Forever the Elf, and welcome back to Let's Play Suikoden 2 HD Remaster. So the last episode was a very distressing one. We caught up to Miklatov as he was heading to Highland, to Muse City alone, to find out just what on earth Luca Blight and his Highland army are doing with these citizens of Muse. And what we saw was an absolute horrifying sight. Luca is sacrificing thousands of city-state citizens to feed some sort of giant ethereal wolf spirit thing. We have no idea what that is. All we know that he's sacrificing a lot of people to it, and we don't know why. So we returned with Miklatov to Rockax, where he demanded that Godot help do something about this atrocity. His liege lord obviously refused, as you know, everyone could have seen that coming. And so Miklatov handed in his resignation. He gave up his badge and broke his oath as a knight. But so did Camus, the captain of the Red Knights. And Camus and Miklatov, as well as a bunch of their knights, abandoned the Matilda Knightdom and joined us. So, a small victory for us. We went to try and secure the alliance of the entire Matilda Knightdom, but we only got some. Oh well. But that's where we're at. If you enjoyed this video, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do all the things that the YouTube algorithm likes to feed on. And let's get on with this episode. Should we see if anything's in the suggestion box? No. There's no suggestions right now. Okay, so we're just going to head down into the war room to report our success, question mark. I feel sort of relieved to be back here. I guess it's because this place is kind of turning into home, huh? Commander Rio. Though we weren't able to form an alliance with the Matilda Knights, we did gain many new recruits. However, the Highland army isn't just sitting idle by watching all of this. They're going to come again sooner or later. Allow yourself a brief rest today. For tomorrow, the fight begins again. Alright, it's time for a bit of rest. Oh, Nanami, you okay? More fighting tomorrow? Well, let's just forget that for now, follow his advice. I'm sure Pillick must have missed you a lot while you were gone, Ryu. Oh, we got a nighttime scene. Oh. And yeah, the game is forcing us into a particular area here. Like, we can't get back in the war room. We can't go this way. We can't go that way. It's all closed off. If we go downstairs, is it closed off? Yeah, the game just makes sure that it wants you to go a particular way. You can still go down to the storeroom if you like. I wonder if you can get out the castle. Let's actually see. Seeing as how right now you're fort. No, you can't, okay. Never mind then. Could we, like, teleport out with Vicky? Oh no, she's sleeping, no! Alright, girl, I'll play it your way. Ooh-wee, just have to do a bit of sneezing. And I think I can feel more coming. I could indeed. Alright, so we have to head back to our room where Pillika's waiting. Hi, Pillika. You okay? At home, Pillika. Were you a good girl? She does a little spin to show us that she's been a good girl. God, I wish they gave her a different sprite or portrait. Because, like, yes, she is still suffering from mutism, but she's not, like, traumatized and depressed like she is in that picture right now. She's kind of living a normal life right now. Huh? Hey, Ryu. Pelican was hoping that just one more time, maybe one day we could... Huh? Oh, never mind. No, Ryu. Are you okay, Nanami? Whoa! Another peek into Highland. What's going on with Joey? An interesting idea. But what about the expeditionary force? It's not as if the entire army is loyal to me. Kiba and his son in particular support only the crown. Where are they? We're not. This is not. I'm seeing a Highland crest on the wall up there. Are they back in Highland? Fumble and our entire strategy for the city-states could come apart at the seams. I've got a plan to handle that. You really thought this whole thing through? Where did you get so clever? Oh! Whoa! I wouldn't call it clever per se, but if I couldn't figure out at least that much, I'd bring shame to the name Silverberg. Leon Silverberg! From Suikoden 1, the uncle to the Suikoden 1 strategist Matthew Silverberg and Odessa Silverberg. Apparently Joey has found him and sought out his help. I know you. You served as a military strategist in the Scarlet Moon Empire alongside Matthew Silverberg. Why are you here? Those in my profession fall by the wayside in times of peace. It is only when war looms that people remember we exist. Have it your way. Well, I'll leave the rest to you, my dear brother-in-law. So Joey is bringing on board a Silverberg. That is a worry for us, because the Silverbergs are world famous as fantastic military strategists, and if he's sought him out, especially given that we played Suikoden 1 and we know a little bit of Leon Silverberg's history and his ruthlessness in getting the job done, that is a worry. Hi, Nanami. This is bad, really bad. Everyone's gathered in the hall. Uh-oh. What now? Commander Rio, we received a report that it seems that the Highland army has appeared in Radat. Seems to. Has it been captured? Oh, unfortunately we don't know that, but if they can occupy the town before the next report comes in, they're a formidable foe indeed. This doesn't sound like Solange. Well, of course not sure he's dead. Well, actually, we don't know that, do we? My guess is we're dealing with the Third Army led by General Kiba and his son. Well, we aren't just going to get any gabbard about it. What do you say, Rio? We're not checking things out with me? What are you saying, Victor? You can't ask the commander to do something so dangerous. Oh, now it's dangerous for the commander to go into a small scouting mission into enemy territory issue. I see. But Green Hill was fine, huh? Oh, come on, don't be such a worrywart. I'll be right there with him. A good exercise. Besides, even Rio needs to change of pace every once in a while. And apparently, yes, we're just going to go ahead with this foolhardy plan. Victor has a double jab rune. I was wondering who had my second one. Ow, I just knocked my knuckle on death. Victor had it this whole time. Also, apparently Victor needs a rest. Also, can we form a party, please? Oh, I'm actually going to play with this a little bit. So, you can actually set characters into your units. And they will grant you different abilities. These are all our units in battle right now. Like, so we have these 7 units. And then, of course, we'd command, like, the unnamed units as well. But each unit has 3 slots where we can add other characters in. Can we not? You can add more characters into your units and they'll give you special abilities. Like Ryu's special abilities, Bright Shield Rune, Flick has Cavalry, Trees has Range, you know, stuff like that. Can we not do this right now? Am I not seeing an ability to... Oh, here we go, here we go. Here we just have to scroll down, dummy. Alright, so yeah, like, Shu would give us more attack and defense. He would give us critical and evade. I don't know what those do. The one character I want to add in to our unit is Humphrey, because his heavy armor ability, I believe what that does is it makes it so you have to take 3 wounds to be destroyed rather than a regular 2, which is obviously very good for a commander unit. So you can play around and just add all sorts of characters into your units to get special abilities. Like, Nanami grants a first aid heal to stuff. Sai gets fire spears. You know, this is very fun. Shortcut, I wonder what that means. Lightning magic. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to play with some of this. So, I'm actually going to do that. Alright, that was far too intriguing. I have no idea if I've done this in any sort of, like, optimal way. I don't really care. I gave Ryu Humphrey for the heavy armor and Sai for the fire spears. I tried to distribute some stuff out, like Victor's got like critical and heal, Ridley's got like critical and evade and bodyguard, Gilbert's got cavalry and first aid, you know, Flick's gonna be first aid critical, Teresa I gave cavalry ability, being a ranged unit I think that could be useful, and Luke I've piled up with magic and gave him flight with Chakra. So we'll see how that works out. I have no idea. I honestly barely even touch this in usual playthroughs, because honestly you don't kind of need to. You don't really need to optimize your war units that much. Hey Teresa, what you got to say? Not much, huh? Yeah, you don't really have to optimize your war units at all. The game just... it's easy enough that you don't really need it. Alright, so... we're going to bring a party into Radat. We're not just going to go meet Nanami and Victor. As cool as it would be to roll deep with just 3. So let's throw together a party. I might as well just bring along my regular characters I'm using for now. I want to bring Clive. I don't know if I can do his side quest part right now, but we'll bring him just in case. I'll bring Humphrey. And I would say Vicky because it's funny, but I want her for her ability to teleport. Yeah, Vicky's actually a playable character in this game. She wasn't in Suikoden 1, but she is in this one. I guess Luke. I do want to make a new party sometime soon, though. I'm kind of using the really powerful broken characters. Well, not really broken, but you know whatever. Next story mission, I might throw together a fresh party. Oh, actually, I want to quickly stay, because Victor's actually not fully healed from before. I also want to check who the hell's got my other double jab rune. I believe if I go to the rune shop, you can basically equip your entire roster of characters, not just your party. Yeah. Ah, Flick's got it. Give me that. That's awesome that you don't have to go and swap your party around to see about outfitting everyone. You can just do it directly from here. Hell yeah. I want to give that double jab to Humphrey. Oh yeah, he has only a left-hand rune. Look at that. I should probably look at giving Rio a different rune than the Prosperity rune, because I've got 600,000 potch right now. We're probably good on potch. So I'll have to give him something else. Anyway, let's go to Radat. Actually, I'm going to walk, because along the way, I want to check in Couscous Town. Because way earlier in the game, the item store has a recipe in its rare finds. And I still haven't got it. Like, I still just cannot get it with the RNG. Mega medicine. Alright, fine. I'll buy it just to get him out the rare finds. Alright, fine. Cool. Alright, let's go to Radat. No point cutting this out, I guess. It's like 10-second walk. Oh, hang on. We're going to defeat Muka Muka and his friends. Get out of here. Alright, Radat Town. What the hell are the Highland Army doing in Radat? I mean, it's control of a river. The importance of control of a river and a bridge can never be understated. Maybe they're trying to push into the South Window territory again. Since we pushed them out when we defeated Solonji and took North Window. Right, let's see what's going on. Yeah, they've taken the town. Not surprising, it's just a little village. It's not going to be that hard for them if they bring a great force to bear. Whoa, get a lot of these Highland soldiers. Sure, I'll lock things down quick. Guess there wasn't any uprising. Well, let's check it out a bit more. Ah, it's the spirit. Things get hairy, just let me handle it. So which way? Oh, having a bit of a town gathering. How the hell's that? Ah, they're addressing the townsfolk. Attention, from this day forth, this city is under rule of the Highland Kingdom. Any who have disturbed the peace, be they citizen or soldier, should be punished to the full extent of Highland law. So does that mean that lives will be spared? They say the people amused by devoured by a monster. Nothing but baseless rumours. I, Kiba, promise in the name of King Agares that no such thing will happen. Well, Kiba seems like the honourable sort to keep his promises, right? I don't care if we deal with Highland or the Elven Army as long as the fighting ends. Yeah, the townsfolk couldn't give two shits who's actually in charge of the town, what nation's laws they adhere to. They just want to, you know, it's like Jorah says in Game of Thrones. The peasants don't care which High Lords play the Game of Thrones. All they care for is rain and a good harvest or something like that. I don't know the exact quote, but yeah. Psh, what law? That's rich coming from them. Well, it's now we're up against Kiba and his son. That's more than enough. Let's head back, Ryu. Commander Ryu? Oh shit, we got spotted. Did they spot us? Yeah, but you are kind of conspicuous in the middle of the street, Victor. Let's run for it. Oh, it was close. Let's get back to Wooden Castle. We're going to be tangling with Kiba, but we've got lots of work to do if we want to win this thing. Alright. I wonder what would happen if you stay and actually spoke to Klaus there. I wonder if he just... He's probably very honourable and says more stuff like, you know, I salute you as a fellow soldier, I look forward to seeing you on the battlefield, that kind of thing, right? Probably. Alright, but we managed to escape with our lives, hell yeah. So let's head back to show and report the Highland Army has indeed taken Radat. Oh, hello. So you made it back, eh? That's good at least. Everyone's gathered in the hall. Okay, thanks, Ela. Oh, why am I going to the 4th floor? That's like my bedroom. Actually, this is the unfinished floor. What's the 2nd floor? Okay, so I don't believe that choice we made actually affects the story in any way. It turns out what Klaus comes to tell you is he informs us that Joey is getting married to Julia Blight, which we the audience know, but the characters don't. So he lets us know that and basically just says exactly what I thought of. Hey, salute you as a soldier, I'm not going to lose again. That kind of thing. Anyway. Commander Rio, let's see you return safely. Of course he did, what made you watch his back and all? Anyway, we'll end who we're up against. It's Kiba and his son Klaus. The 3rd Army of Highland Kingdom. But judging by their numbers, it looks like part of the 4th Army is with them too. This doesn't change anything. If they attack head-on, we'll meet them head-on. We'll teach them that no longer the same foe they've faced in both number of generals and quality of soldiers. So see if we can find a Phantom on equal footing? No big strategies for us this time? Are you worried, Victor? We don't need a strategy for this battle. Commander Rio, please give the signal for our forces to deploy. Wait a minute, because I want to go save. Always save before a major battle, just in case one of your characters dies. We don't want that. Okay, cool. Let's move out! Alright, we're going to get into a major battle. And I believe this is the first time that we will control every single soldier. Maybe we don't control the kobolds. I don't know. Well, I thought you'd be holding up your castle trembling like a leaf, but it seems you were brave enough to show your face after all. Good man. Father, don't underestimate him. He came out because he too has confidence in his strength. I wouldn't have it any other way. I love a good challenge. Otherwise, this can grow tedious. Oh, there's part of the 4th Army. And Raud's in control. Listen up, you grunts. Don't think you can slack off with me just kind of standing, are we clear? Alright, now we have that out of the way. Hold your positions. 3rd Army will take the lead. Heh! Finally fought on equal footing. We are kind of outnumbered, Victor. Like, we have 9 units, they have, what, 7... 12? You know, we are kind of outnumbered. Just don't let it go to your head. Yeah, yeah. Alright, stop! Alright. So, can we move in any order? Yeah, we can. Let's start moving our cavalry down. Let's get in position. What do you have, runes? Alright. Just special abilities, runes. Wait. Let's push the kobolds forward. Because they're badass fighters. Ah, with Chaco's flight, the magic users get a lot of movement, which is probably amazing for it's amazing for their destructive capabilities. I guess Ridley move, stay waiting in place. Alright, they're going to engage first with some archery. Mr. Chill, I have a question regarding our troop deployment. May I speak freely? Go ahead, General Ridley. Why is it that only the kobold unit is being placed so far out in front? Decisions on where to deploy troops are mine to make, and I expect you to follow them, General. Oh, Ridley, don't start this again. Let's move there and attack. Let's use Teresa's ranged ability. Okay, kobolds, get in there! Charge! Oh, kobolds, she didn't do well. Attack the ranged unit. Oh man, kobolds, you're getting rocked. Although we dealt a wound at least. Alright. Victor's unit move up. I guess wait there. You've already moved. Can I hit you? I can. Wind magic. We didn't get a wound. I find that the magic really is not that effective, to be honest. Oh, they've got a magic user at the back too. They're trying to finish off our kobolds. That's like, we'll get in there and heal him with Ryu. Right, shield rune. Just heal up both our kobold units. Why not? Boosh! There we go. I guess Victor needs to start moving up and around. Let's have Gilbert go in against the low defense Highland army at the back. Nope. No dice. Yeah, let's just archery these guys. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. Let's try and rune, wind magic again. Try and finish off this unit. Ooh, yeah, there we go. It worked that time. Kobolds going against this guy. This kobold. Yeah, try and take down this ranged unit if we can. Oh, we took it down. But the kobolds took another wound. It's a unit gone though. Can't complain at that. Who's left to move? Teresa. I guess move forward a space. Yeah, just archery. Oh no. Oh right, I guess because we didn't do it at range, it's not actually a ranged thing. I know we should never have allied with the humans. We needn't risk our lives with comrades in such a conflict as this. Ridley, no, not this again. All our forces to retreat. Yes, General. Arf! Ridley, no! Why? What is the meaning of this? Oh, what have we here? A quarrel amongst friends? What a bunch of buffoons. Now that it's our turn, all forces charge. Oh shit, now we're gonna get pincer attacked from the side. And we've got less units. Ridley, you bastard. The kobolds are on the front lines because they're powerful skirmishing like soldiers. That's what you want them to do. Ooh, hell yeah. Let's move Luke a little bit into safety. And we can just pick any unit with the lightning magic. Let's try and hit some of these guys. Well, maybe we should probably just finish this off. Nope. Okay, fine. Try and bring this unit down. Nope. Oh wait, we can grab Victor's unit from up top. Try and kill this unit. Oh, critical! Yeah! Hell yeah. Should try and attack some of these units, I guess. Try and attack Rao's unit from the back. And get a wound on him, that'd be great. Nope. Okay, oh well. I guess Teresa charged! Teresa! That's not what I want to see. Damn it. This battle's not going well. We're about to get overwhelmed by the 4th army too. We've dealt quite a bit of damage to the 3rd army units up there, but now with the 4th joining in, I'm not too hopeful about this. It's no good, we'll never hold them back without Ridley. It's only a matter of time now. We've got no choice. Commander Rio ordered our troops to withdraw. What was that back there? Damn it, we could have won this battle. Yeah. We're defeated because of Ridley. Well, not entirely because of Ridley, but yeah. As if we'll let you escape so easily. Do not push them too far, Father. I recommend we regroup for now. And Kiba wants to chase the retreat. Ridley, what the hell happened there? Why is Chaco in this meeting? Is he like the representative of our Winger force or something? What was General Ridley thinking? The faults of the Justin army rear its head again. Huh, so much for all this big talk. Guess he got scared and ran for it, huh? Without help from two other, we can't match Kiba's strength. This is no time to trivialize General Ridley. We need a strategy to defeat Kiba. You get some rest, everyone. What comes next is my job. You should rest too, Commander. Damn it, so... we were finally on an even footing with one of the Highland armies, and we still got defeated because our forces are not yet fully united and one. Oh, that sucks, doesn't it? Well, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you did indeed enjoy, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!